Hey guys, it's Shayla's 89 and this is Pretty Little Liars Season 5, Episode 22. So we start off with Allie meets up with her attorney and she tells her that it's not good for her to go up on stand. Because you know Allie wants to tell her story, her truth, whatever. Even though half of Rosewood don't believe her. Allie brings up that there's another person, which is Mike, but she doesn't want to get Mike in trouble. But it won't help the attorney. But the attorney said that it wouldn't help because there's a lot more evidence on her than she thinks there is. The DA is offering a plea bargain, and if she admits to killing Mona and her accomplice, she might get 15 years in prison, 10 for good behavior. And she finds out that her accomplice is Hannah Mary, and is getting a case filed against her. You see what you do when you meddle with stuff? Even if she did leave it on, there most likely would have been a case filed against her anyway. Some evidence would have shown up. Spencer is in London with Melissa, and Melissa shows up and they talk about the interview and why she doesn't want to stay, and then they talk about Toby and how they're not talking, and then Melissa's trying to get her to stay. Emily and Arya, they talk in the classroom about Barjack, and they think that he might know who A is, and they come up with a plan to talk to Ezra. Spence talks to Connor about staying in Shakespeare and also, so basically a little date that they're going on. Hannah overhears Miss Hastings and her mom talk about how if Allie takes the plea bargain, and say that Hannah's her accomplice, she could be facing prison time and might get off on bail. Might. Also, Mrs. Merritt doesn't think Hannah talks to Allie at all, and then Miss Hastings says that Allie and Hannah talked twice since she's been in prison. And asks about Allie talks to Em about it, and Arya talks to Jason and tells the lawyer, Em talks to Ezra about Barjack, and then Em talks about it, and then Arya talks to Jason and tells that the lawyer called and said that, after she called and talked to Jason and said that the lawyer got her so rattled that she's thinking about taking the plea bargain. And Arya and Em talk about telling Spence, and Emily doesn't think it's a good thing because, they don't want to ruin her chance to get into that college. Even if they don't tell her, there's a chance A would mess it up anyway. A tried to mess it up once already, so. Arya and Emily, they talk about Spence and the note falls out. It's from Andrew. And she tells Emily that her and Andrew kiss and what's going on with her and Ezra. Hannah talks to Caleb about the plea bargain. Caleb wants to talk to Toby. And Ezra and Em talk about Barjack. And Ezra brings up Mona's fake lawyer, Nealon. Spence and Melissa, they talk about going out with Connor, and Melissa gives her this dress, and they talk about her secret of her killing Bethany, basically burying her alive. Ezra talks to Mona's lawyer, Nealon, about Mona, and then he basically tries to kick Ezra out. Ezra threatens to tell the police. Arya and Anna. Ezra comes out and meets up with Arya and then they talk. And he told the girls that basically he's not saying anything. So Arya decides to take the chance to follow Nealon out to where this house is, and Nealon's in a safe. Allie goes to her jail cell and sees it destroyed and sees a note on the wall saying, basically, take the plea bargain. Hannah, her mom, talked about the storage unit and why she was there. And Connor and Spence talked about the play with some beer. She finished talking about the story. Hannah finished talking about the storage unit. Spence asked Connor about the tickets. He told the truth about him, that he bought him, to surprise Spencer or whatever. Emily, Ezra, and Arya follow not Roderick, but Nealon to the house. Em runs through the gate while Arya and Ezra try to find a way there, and then they talk about, they basically find another way. Going back to Allie's ironing clothes, and then the two prisoners lock the door on both sides. She hears a noise and then gets attacked. My whole thing, you had an iron heifer. You had a hot ass iron. You couldn't use it on an attacker? Just all up in the face, all up in there. Emily follows Dylan to the house and he's on the phone talking to whoever and opening the safe. Ezra and Arya try to find another route. Allie's on the phone with her attorney to go with the plea bargain as long as they move her to a different prison. Spence and Connor are back from the house. They kiss. Spencer. Miss Hastings talks to Allie about the plea bargain, try to convince her not taking it. Emily finds a pizza receipt that says Roderick on it. Caleb comes to Hannah's house and told her that the judge has a warrant out for her arrest. Emily sees that Nealon's in the safe taking out a gun and money and other stuff. Caleb takes Hannah to the police department and convinces Hannah to show proof that A is framing them. Now see, here's your mistakes here. You decided to go and say that A is framing you. First of all, 1, you don't know who A is. 2, A is a computer hacker. You didn't think he or she was gonna take the information that they sent you and delete it. You didn't think that. Okay. We're not this right here, are we? Let's go to police and show the proof. Oops, you can't. It's erased. Why did y'all do that? Why? Oh, Arya, Ezra, and meets back up with Emily. They meet back up. Arya's stupid behind calls Emily. Obviously, if she's not, why would you call her? There's a chance that she end up getting caught. Stupid. And they all get a call saying that Hannah's been arrested. And the reason why, because Tanner found clothes from Mona and Hannah's blood on it. So therefore, if you paid attention to the last episode, you know A dropped Hannah's blood on his clothes. Spence found that out in London, and Emily calls Roderick with no answer. Arya and Ezra meet up and they talk about Hannah being in jail and then them avoiding each other. And then they decide to split. Allie decided to not to take the plea bargain, but Hannah still ends up in jail anyway. Because you decided to go to police and try to talk to A. Either way, you was going to jail anyway because you have blood on those clothes. All because A, and y'all decided to donate blood. Why? I know y'all was helping out Miss Marion, but why? If y'all know A's out to get y'all, why? Anyway, that's my review. Bye-bye.